Oh, how's it going, YouTube? DM Twisted Belts back here again with a brand new video. And for those that just seen on the live stream, I just got a package in the mail today. Not more than like 20 minutes ago. I just finished up the live stream with this belt. I unboxed it there, but right now it's the full belt review of my newest wrestling belt. If you guys see the title, this would be my 47th. Wow, 47th belt in my collection. And let's go on with the review, shall we? And that's right, guys. It is the WWF Championship, or known as the Backlund belt, as some people do, especially like the fondue people that do this belt. It's called. I mean, there's many names for the belt, but some say it could be the Billy Graham belt or the Stan Stanisky belt, but to me, I call it the Backlund belt since he was well known to have this belt before he changed it to the big green right there. And this marks my 18th belt for the collection of world heavyweight belts I own. Finally breaking the 17 number. But let's go on with the review here. Obviously, it's designed to look like the one you see that was on TV. 2x5 gold snaps there, and not much of the designs like stamped and all that, but this was back in the day when they didn't worry much about the belts. But here's the first three plates: France, England, and Japan. And I know you can't barely see it with all that texture in the plates, but if you look up close, France looks like some type of coat of arms there. England looks like their English coat of arms, and Japan looks like the Buddha on some type of jade thing. And here's the main plate, the U.S. flag above, and WWF on top. Back then it was called the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, before it was just World Wrestling Federation. And of course the word heavyweight being blocked by this big eagle with the wrestler suplexing above the eagle. And stone settings right there is stars, with 2 blue stones, and on the side the clear stones or white stones. Wrestling champion above, and of course the eagle is stacked on top of this plate. Yeah, over here the other 3 side plates: Italy, Israel, and Canada. With Italy, I don't know, I can barely see what that is. Maybe some form of coat of arms for Italy. Israel, it's like their candelabra or Medora or something like they call that. Don't judge me, because after all, I'm not Jewish. I think they call it like a menorah or something like that. And Canada is like their old Canadian coat of arms. Still hard to see for how the plates are. And the 2x5. The other side's a 2x5 snap. And here I can already see a bit of tarnishing on this one snap alone. But I don't care much about it. It makes it look a little bit old and used. But let's flip it over. And you can see red leather backing. A bit of leather bent here. The way he shipped it out, they a little folded in. But okay. It'll eventually come out. But yeah, there's the backing. Solid red. Fold the belt up. And you guys probably know the drill. I have this. Well, before I do that, let me add just one little little issue I have with this belt. Don't get me wrong, great belt. Just one little problem. The Japan plate, when I received it, 2 of the bolts snapped off. So I'm going to take some E6000 in the back of it, glue it down. Hopefully it'll hold until I get money to get JB welded. Maybe JB welded closed. But yeah. So you guys know the drill. I'm going to put the belt on my shoulder and around my waist. So pause the video here and see you guys in a sec. So I hope you guys can see me well. Here's the belt in hand. And I know you guys looking at me like I'm near 6 feet tall, and this belt is incredibly small. It looks like a kid's belt. And pretty much is like a kid's belt to me. But there you guys, this was back in the like 60s and 70s, back in the time when belts were not much bigger than this. The time when is I even think the first WWE Championship belt, or the WWF Championship belt, the one that was held by Bruno Sammartino, was a U.S. belt, was about this exact size, if not yet smaller. Back then, maybe the wrestlers were a little bit smaller than normal. But yeah, this belt was about as big as it'll be. And it just feels like an oversized belt buckle for people that, like those Cowboys things, the guys in Texas. It could be like those belts they put around their pants. But I say it does feel the vibe for those people. But let me put this around my waist and be kind of cautionary about that Japan side plate. So let you guys know, I'm around 220 some pounds. So and this, I think, will fit up to a 46-inch waist. But yeah, I'm going to test out the snaps. Hopefully the snaps work well. And yeah, here it is around the waist, guys. And again, just being cautionary with the Japan side plate. And this belt, it was made by Muhammad Ali Belts, the one who made me the big gold. Again, I gotta say, it's a perfect belt, just that one thing. I don't know if it was his flaw. Then again, he shipped it out. Probably didn't know. During shipping, they might have broke and that. But our plates are okay so far, but a little touch up here and there would be no problem. So with the rating of this belt, I mean, for those that held this belt, like the only ones I know of were Superstar Billy Graham, Bob Backlund, and I think Bruno Sammartino held this as well, along with other, like Stan Stanisky or something, Stan Stanisky, or how do you pronounce his name, but like those type of people that wore this belt. And then I think the Ivan Koloff, for that, when he was fighting for this belt, he smashed the belt on the ground and ripped the main plate off, which led to Bob Backlund coming out with the new big green belt, which then spawned the beginning of the era of wrestling after he lost it to Iron Sheik, which then will lose it to Hulk Hogan. But anyway, go from there. Let's do one last run through this and call it a day. So I'd say with this belt, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10, just because the fact of this plate. But it's a great quality belt, and I ain't going to judge that. If you want a belt like this, I'd say hit up Muhammad Ali Belts. Tell them DM Tombstone sent you. There's these side plates. France, England, Japan. The main plate, and I say, love that eagle. Italy, Israel, Canada, and love that red. So it's a perfectly good belt. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to share. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Comment below what you guys think about it. As well, follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram, Damien96. I'm going to post pics about this belt there before I post this video up on YouTube. And shout out to my friends like Stephen Hammer, STEPHEN Hammer, who does about related videos as well. And as well my friend Dex, he does live streams about music, but as well his new wrestling stream called Wrestle Chat, where I'm going to probably, hopefully if he does live streams there, I'm going to hit up there and talk with him. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Have a good day, everybody.